What happens when a young woman leaves for a routine work appointment and never returns? On a bright summer afternoon in 1986, 25-year-old real estate agent Suzy Lamplugh vanished after heading out to meet a client known only as Mr. Kipper. This was supposed to be a typical part of her day, but it became the last time she was ever seen. What really happened to Suzy? And who was this mysterious man? To understand Suzy's disappearance, we need to step back and explore her life leading up to that fateful day. Born in England on May 3, 1961, Suzy grew up in a close-knit family in South London. Her father was a lawyer, and her mother ran a fitness company, which gave Suzy a strong sense of independence and drive. Before becoming a real estate agent, Suzy worked as a beautician on the luxury liner Queen Elizabeth II, where she developed the communication skills that would later define her career. Suzy thrived in her real estate job at Sturgis Estate Agents in Fulham, London. Colleagues admired her for her charm and dedication, describing her as a vivacious young lady with a zest for life. Her work diary reflected her enthusiasm. Just days before her disappearance, a small but odd incident occurred. Suzy visited a local pub, and a few items from her handbag went missing. Though the items were eventually returned, the occurrence raised questions in hindsight. Could someone have been watching her? On July 28, 1986, Suzy left her office at 12:40 p.m. to meet a client, Mr. Kipper, at a property on Shorrolds Road. It seemed routine. She even left her handbag in the car, intending to return soon. But by 6:45 p.m., when she missed her next appointment, her employer alerted the police. Suzy's car was later found parked nearby, unlocked, with her purse inside, but the keys missing. The driver's seat had been pushed back as if someone much taller had driven the car. The investigation quickly turned up a number of strange details. Witnesses reported seeing a man arguing with a woman near where Suzy's car was found. There were even reports of a black BMW with a left-hand drive spotted nearby, possibly connected to her abduction. But despite a nationwide search, Suzy had vanished without a trace. Years passed, and the case grew cold until one name surfaced repeatedly in connection with her disappearance: John Cannon. Recently released from prison at the time, Cannon was known for a series of violent crimes, including murder. Disturbingly, Cannon's nickname in prison was Mr. Kipper, the same name written in Suzy's diary. Over time, the evidence against Cannon grew. He had been in the area around Fulham at the time of Suzy's disappearance, and witnesses reported seeing a man resembling him near the property where she was last seen. His former girlfriends came forward, sharing disturbing details that linked him to the crime. Suzy's family, devastated by her disappearance, channeled their grief into something positive. Her parents founded the Suzy Lamplugh Trust, an organization that advocates for personal safety and raises awareness about the dangers of lone working. Their efforts have helped countless others, but the mystery of what truly happened to Suzy Lamplugh remains. Many theories have emerged over the years. Some believe Suzy was stalked and targeted. Others suggest she may have been a victim of random violence. But the evidence points most convincingly to John Cannon, a man with a violent history and too many connections to ignore. So, what most likely happened to Suzy Lamplugh? While we may never have a definitive answer, the case against John Cannon remains the strongest. His violent past, proximity to the crime, and the chilling coincidences surrounding his nickname all suggest that he played a key role in her disappearance. Yet, without more evidence, the case remains an enduring mystery, one of Britain's most haunting unsolved crimes. Thanks for watching, and until next time.